Hey guys, how you doing? How do I start this? So, I'm doing this on the GoPro for a reason because I have a lot of notes here. This is probably going to be a little long, but I'm going to try and snake my way through this, okay? Trudeau claimed that, you know, seizing the Give, Send, Go and the funds of the convoy was because of foreign nationals trying to influence our democracy in Canada. All right, and I've shown that Krista Freeland is a direct violation of her position because she takes her authority from a foreign national of a foreign corporation or foundation. Sorry, correction. Yeah, I was gonna do a walk and talk, but sorry, it's kind of crappy out there. Anyway, so a couple of days ago, maybe some of you hadn't heard, or maybe you have heard and didn't put two and two together, or maybe you did and this is all just going to be regurgitated for you. Either way, I'm going to do this. A couple days ago, the Canadian government has announced a new chief executive officer for the open banking bureaucracy that we're adding to our banking system in Canada. Government moves forward with an open banking and names its lead. March 22nd, 2022. It's an interesting thing. And, you know, we're using the word of the week again. Quote, Canadians deserve, there's that word again, a secure, open banking system that is regulated, efficient, and protects their personal information, unquote. Honorable Randy Bissonnette, Minister of Tourism and Associate Minister of Finance. Of course, Krista Freeland can't put her name on this because I'm going to tie this right back to the WEF in just a moment. There is a little bit of circumstantial to how I'm tying this, but if you follow it, it kind of makes sense. Okay. So, they named somebody to the chief executive officer. I'm trying to... Why am I doing it this way? This is just dumb. His name is Abraham Tachjan. Here, let me see if I can do this. Can you see his name? There you go. Yeah, you see his name? Okay. All right. So this is the gentleman who's now in charge of our new digital banking in Canada. Basically trying to get rid of the Canadian dollar and turn it in. We're slowly converting over to digital currency from the standard currency, so you know you can't have money in your pocket. You actually have to have it digitally, easier to track, yada yada yada. The government can control everything. Social credit system, if you can really see your way all the way through it, you know, like China introduced. Well, Benjamin, my bad, Abraham, I apologize, sir, for getting your name wrong. I think of, you know, Abraham, Benjamin, they're all founding members of the Western democracy and freedom. You know, it's such a patriotic name. Anyway, he has an extensive experience in banking before joining PwC. I'll get back to them in just a minute. He is one of the founders of the new digital banking in Hong Kong. Okay, yeah. He also he was a director in digital banking in Singapore. Okay, this one's important. The Singapore one there. But we'll get back to that in just a minute here. So, they're going to take away our Canadian banking. Okay. or a Canadian dollar and make it all digital. It's part of the new digital ID plan. You know, cotton swab. I can never get his name. That's the name that rings in my head when I say it. Carl Schwab? Whatever. The founder and director for WEF, World Economic Forum. He stated that, you know, we're gonna get rid of money. We're gonna turn to digital currency and digital IDs, and we don't exist in the real world. We only exist digitally from that point forward. All right, so how does this gentleman tie to the WEF? Well, PwC has a very similar, where is it now? No, not that one. Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Chrome. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I want to drop this in front of you so you can read it. All right. Making a difference. PwC and the World Economic Forum as strategic partner to the WEF. We're working together to help solve some of the most important problems facing the world today. So, PwC and World Economic Forum. Oh, if you want to know what PwC is, it's Price Waterhouse Cooper. Yes, it's a banking conglomerate. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that word. Okay, so PwC is partnered with WEF to working together to help solve some important problems facing our world. Okay, so we've tied PwC to WEF. We've tied Abraham to PwC. Okay, let's tie it all the way back to Singapore now. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. If you notice the highlighted gentleman here, Tharman, yeah, I'm not even going to try. I apologize if you're seeing this, and I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that last name. He is a senior minister in the government of Singapore. And in 2019, when Singapore introduced the digital banking system, he was the finance minister for for Singapore. Sorry, the thing I just showed you on camera there, that is the WEF trustees list. If you noticed above it was Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab? Klaus Schwab? Cotton swab. So, Tharman was a finance minister in Singapore when Abraham created the digital banking system in Singapore. Abraham is now in Canada working with PwC to create the digital banking system within Canada. But Trudeau says he doesn't want foreign nationals influencing our democracy in Canada by donating $20 to a protest movement for truckers' freedoms. For all Canadians' freedoms, not just the truckers, for everyone. What about the foreign national interests of a foreign foundation run by a foreign national influencing our banking system here in Canada and influencing our social development policies that you're implementing? This is hypocrisy to the max. Where's Canada's sovereignty in this? If WEF wants to do this stuff, they should be at the UN trying to get it pushed through there. No, they're interfering with private sovereignty of independent nations. This is a violation of sovereignty law. Welcome to the fringe.